I'll just go through Kettering Town's team for you. Here it goes. In goal is Paul White. Number 2 is Gary Storer. 3, Marcus Kelly. 4, and captain Joe Scars. 5, Sam Cartwright. 6, Brett Sulkin. 7, Lyndon Meikle. 8, Aaron O'Connor. 9, Daniel Enty. 10, Connor Kennedy. And 11, Ben Mills. 7 subs used or could be used today. And we have Elliot Hodge at 12, 14, Joel Carter, 15, James Brighton, 16, Jarvan Vidal, 17, Mo Seba, 18, Luke Graham, and 19, young Jack Norman, who's been given a chance on the subs bench. Sutton Coldfield lineup like this. In goal is Lewis Williams, 2, Ben George, 3, Arish Christopho, 4, Joe Hassel, 5, James Mutton, 6, James Beresford, 7, Ryan Shaw, 8, Desan Martin, 9, Isa Marcella, 10, Reece Leake, and 11, Chindo Okoro. 12 is Edwin Akarona, 14, Cameron Healy, 15, Mario Rose, 16, Joel Powney, and 17, James Harrison. Connor Kennedy with the long throw. It comes into the near post as Enty's back post headed there and cleared by Sutton Coldfield, but only to Meikle. But then away bursts Desan Martin, gets the ball to Marcella, but good tackle there from Kennedy. But Marcella gets the ball through towards Ryan Shaw. Got a good chance here. Shaw comes inside, goes down. Out comes Paul White, and that was definitely a chance there for the visitors. He pumps it into the Sutton half. Enty is there. He flicks it on towards O'Connor. O'Connor's done well. He traps it, turns in the penalty area. There's a few going in there. Might come in for Mills. Might try a shot. Does. And that just goes over. Kelly gets the ball to O'Connor. It's pushed in the back. The referee's given nothing. And they get away with it. Referee still given nothing, and now there's a chance here for Sutton Coldfield. It's a breakaway. It's a one-on-one here. In comes the shot, comes in. Goal! 1-0 down. It's number 9, Isa Marcella, puts the visitors ahead. Should that have been a foul?
Well, I thought it was a nudge in the back on Aaron O'Connor. We went to the ground. The referee though didn't give it, but that's no excuses for the poor defending afterwards from Kettering, because they're. The back four was sliced open, way too much room for Isa Marcella to drive forward and plant the ball past Mr. White in goal.
Delivers the ball into the penalty area towards Sulkin. Sulkin can't get there. He does get there though, but towards Mills. Here is Meikle. Might try a shot. Does. Meikle. And that just goes over. Hits the B of the Brian Martin pallet stand. And Ryan Shaw nips in. Does well, but gives the ball to Kelly. Kelly hooks it over here to Meikle. Meikle, nobody with him, traps it, does well under pressure. He's got Storer with him. Storer gets the ball, he's overlapping. Now Storer with a bit of room to put one in. Puts it in low towards near post, back post. It goes by everybody, any touch, and that would have been the equaliser, but it goes whippingly by the goalkeeper for a goal kick. Free kick quickly taken. Cartwright moves forward, puts the ball over here towards us, and Gary Storer over the halfway line, flicks it through to a good run by Enty. Only O'Connor in the middle as Storer goes to help out Enty. Still Enty with the ball to Gary Storer, who's now inside the penalty area, trying to get the ball in, gets it to Enty. Enty puts the ball in towards O'Connor. O'Connor heads it that, and that comes off. I think that was Brett Sulkin. Can Brett Sulkin add to his 6 goals in 4 games in the FA Cup? He's already got 11 goals throughout his career in the famous competition. Ben Mills floats one in. It comes towards back post. That comes from O'Connor, punched out by the goalkeeper. Cleared by Martin, only towards Meikle. Meikle plays a long shot, and it's deflected again for a corner. He's racing down here. Nosebleed time for Sulkin, but gets it to Storer, to Meikle. Meikle turns. Sulkin's continued to go forward. Still Meikle. Good run here by Meikle. Tries to get it in. It comes low towards Storer. Storer goes down. Penalty. Yeah, that's a foul right on the byline, and I'm not sure. It's Mutton, is it? James Mutton. Referee trotting back, everybody on the penalty area. Whistle blows. Enty steps up here, takes it, scores. 1-1. Goalkeeper goes the right way. It was low, and Daniel Enty scored 2 now from the spot and missed 1. But 1-1 here at Latimer Park.
Well, I thought for a horrible moment Williams got a hand to that. He guessed right. He went down to the corner, but. The ball nestled in that corner, and Kettering a level.
Cartwright to Kennedy, hooks it forward towards Enty. Enty's flick finds Ben Mills. Ben Mills, can he feed through Meikle? He can. Meikle with a bit of space inside the penalty area. He's got Mills with him, puts one in towards back post, and both O'Connor and Salkin missed the floated pass.
Managed to manoeuvre the way to sort of the last 20 yards, and then the final ball has just been lacking quality. Too high, too low.
41 minutes of this first half, I think. It's 1-1. Foul on Ben Mills. Be a free kick just inside Kettering. Scored by Marseille for Sutton Coldfield. Got an equaliser through a Daniel Enty penalty. It is Salkin gets the ball to Enty. Enty's got Storer out wide as a mark. Storer comes in, should put the ball in better. There's Enty, and he's poked his shot over the bar. Storer plays it to Ben Milnes. He's got a bit of space. He might float one in. Advances forward. Enty asks for it towards the back post. Nobody there though. Headed out by a Sutton Coldfield defender, only towards Conor Kennedy. Conor Kennedy, not certain not going to try a shot. He is. It's low, and a good shot and punch save. A poor defensive header there though by Sutton Coldfield gives Meikle a chance to run at them. Meikle, he's got nobody here. He plays the ball wide for the overlapping Kelly, who's got plenty of space to run here. Kelly on this left hand side comes inside, uses his left foot, gets it towards Enty in the penalty area. Enty, nobody with him though, has to play the ball back to Meikle. Meikle might try a shot. We know he can score from this range, decides not to, feeds it through to O'Connor, who's onside. Yes, O'Connor's onside, down the byline, gets it back to Kelly. Kelly weighs up the options, puts it in low towards Milnes. Milnes inside, fires, shoots, blocked, and that should go for a corner. And in comes Hodge, jinking by one, jinking by two. Hodge still jinking by. He's got Marcus Kelly squared, which he's used. Marcus Kelly now left footed. He's got O'Connor in front of him. Goes one way, goes to the puts one in. It's a floater. Enty's got Meikle and Kelly. Plays it towards Meikle. Meikle has to come back though. Plays it to Ben Milnes. Ben Milnes looking towards O'Connor. O'Connor heads it towards Enty. Can Enty get a strike in? He can't quite get there. Hodge can. Gets brought down, a penalty. Well, I thought he was going to allow Hodge to actually have a shot, but instead he has given a penalty for the foul on Enty, who scored the first and equalising goal from the spot. What's Enty going to do now? Blows the whistle, up steps Enty, puts it in, goalkeeper saves it, same place, same height, goalkeeper saves it. Enty's taken 4 penalties, scored 2 and missed 2 so far this season. Enty turns, plays it wide to Storer. Storer, long ball towards O'Connor. O'Connor does well, he's being chased by Mutton. O'Connor still with the ball, comes inside, plays it through to Kennedy. Kennedy comes in, flicks in, and right at the goalkeeper's feet on his second attempt, gets it on the line as the onrushing Enty was ready for a tap in.
Meikle though gets the ball across to Enty, who drops deep, overlapping is James Brighton. James Brighton with a shot, and that looked as though that was headed into that near side corner, but Mutton came across.
It's Gareth Storer with it. He finds Hodge, flicks it towards Enty, but the Sutton Coldfield boot stops it and hoofed anywhere by the West Midland outfit towards Ancura. Does well, trying to feed through the goal scorer Marseille, but it comes off Scars, who's then flattened by Ancura, and he goes down. Might need some treatment.
Physio's being waved on.
Physio's being waved on, and I can just see that Scars has gone down the tunnel. White then gets us back underway towards Enty, won by Mutton, but Joel Carter gets his first touch, gets it towards Elliot Hodge on the far side. Elliot Hodge has got overlapping player, but tries a shot instead, low and direct, right in the centre. In Mills towards Enty, chests it down, 6-yard box, outside the 6-yard box, still Enty with it. Still Enty having to go wide in the penalty area. He's got Brighton with him. Now Brighton with a bit of space. Can he get a decent ball over? It is a decent ball headed in, and O'Connor gets ahead to it.
Throw-in is inside to Conor Kennedy. Conor Kennedy plays it long. Beautiful pass to Hodge on that far side. That was a raker. Hodge cuts inside onto his left foot, finds Carter. Carter sweeps! A shot just wide of the post. And it comes to Reece Leake for Sutton. Ball goes forward to the danger man Marseille. Marseille trying to get a shot on his left foot. He does, but it's a bubbler. Goes all the way through to Paul White. It's going to be... Is that going to be it? No, the referee says play on still. So we're still playing. Enty with a flick on to O'Connor. O'Connor finds Hodge on that far side. And it goes for a first time cross. It's hopeful, but Meikle can't get hold of it, but he breaks back out to Lyndon Meikle. Lyndon Meikle trying to shake on his right foot inside the penalty box. Goes back to his left foot. Left foot, well done. And Mutter does well to get the blocking challenge in there. Comes through to Enty. Enty to Carter. Carter blocked for number 6 this time, close to the edge of the 6-yard box, and that is all this afternoon. And the Sutton Coldfield players, a lot of them just dropped to the ground there. Tired indeed. It's been a hot day this afternoon, but they've come away with what you have to say is probably a deserved draw. Kettering not at their best this afternoon, it has to be said.